All right. Think we're about live.
Are you sure this time?
Man, I don't know. I'm new to this technology.
Don't even try and get me to do it.
All right, we're good. We're here. Ooh, I don't like the way this camera angle is. That's weird. Which I don't know which lens it's using. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Got like 16 lenses on the back of this phone. I don't know which one to use. All right. This is gonna tell me who all is in here or not.
Nobody.
Probably not, man. I'm gonna let it sit a minute though. I'm gonna check the main phone here and see what it's saying. Let's do a little test run here. All right, audio's working. Audio's working pretty good. Guess I can mic up. Sorry if I deafened anybody here.
I about was a bad boy and said wrong things.
You said wrong things.
I about did.
Go shoot him, man. He'll learn.
Oh no, he's up here now. I was talking about where you can stick your clip.
All right, let's go ahead and hop on into it. We've been doing this for about a minute or so. All right, welcome back. We talked about the Brinyte, the PT28 Oathkeeper. I did win this in a giveaway, and Brinyte did not know I was going to make an original video about this. And then they contacted me, asked me if I wanted to go do a live stream. Sure. I've been carrying this for over 2 weeks since I got it. A lot of things I like about it. We're going to go ahead and start off with the price. $122 with free shipping. You get an M18 solid copper keychain light as well. I did looking around, about 110 lumens for a keychain light, you know, being this big, USB, micro USB chargeable. And you can change the little small battery in it if you need to. So the PT28 Oathkeeper, 1600 plus max lumens. I'm looking off paper. I can't remember all this. 245 meter throwing distance, 3100 milliamp, 18650, and it'll also take dual CR123s. And it's a standard 18650. It's not like a dedicated one from other companies that you have to, you know, go spend $40.
Manufacturer.
Yeah. So you can put a standard 18650 in and still use the magnetic charging. It's A16061 T6 aluminum with Type 3 coating, and it's really, really durable so far. The only spots I've had any issues where the coating comes off is right there on the edge, like on the edge part. I'm not sure if the camera zoomed in on that or not. But other than that, the coating's been holding up well. I love this color. It's like a tan meets silver meets green. In comparison, this is Olight and their FDE that they do. See a little difference there. Man, that thing sure isn't focusing very well. But
Quite a bit difference there.
Yeah, I think it looks real. I like the way it looks. I like the way it feels compared to...
A little more green than the brown color.
Yeah, I like it. It's not as slick as the coating on the Olight. We'll get into a different Olight that's comparable to this one in a little bit. 1600 lumens, like I said, for 1 minute, then 109 minutes. It'll slowly step down. 360 lumens for 210 minutes. 60 lumens for 960, and 10 lumens for 5880. That's a lot of minutes. I weigh this myself in grams. With the tactical ring, 175 grams. Without it, 156. It's really easy to do the ring. Just take it off. There is a arrow on each side of the cap, and on the inside of your ring has little notches. You just match up the notch with the arrows. You do it one direction or the other depending on where you want the if you're left-handed or right-handed, and depending on where you want the button to land on your pinky. usually get it on the wrong. Nope, actually got it right this time. Pocket clip is 360 reversible. You can spin it all the way around, however you want to do it. The way I do it is like so. That way it puts pressure and cants the ring back towards your body where it's not sticking out. It works perfect for me with the pocket clip going right down the middle of the Brinyte logo. That way it cants it back to the left if it's in my left pocket. If it's in my right pocket, it cants it towards my body. That way if I'm appendix carrying, it doesn't, stick out either which direction. I always want to have this in my right pocket when I'm carrying a pistol. When I'm at work, this goes in my left pocket because I have to have my right pocket for a box knife. Aluminum reflector, glass lens. I like that. A lot of people might say you worry about the glass lens breaking. No, I've seen videos of people throwing this thing 5-6 feet in the air multiple times, doesn't break it. Me, no. I'm using the flashlight. I'm not abusing the flashlight. It's got dual springs in the flashlight and the cap. There's your 18650. It's a 3100 milliamp, like I said. Standard coil springs in the cap, and standard coil spring inside the light itself. You're not going to be able to see it. There you go. And what that equals is, I'll just leave that off. Real good shock. It's giving your battery free room to move around a little bit and not be too stiff, and use all the extra weight to do more damage to the light. I like how it has a covered aluminum spot on each side of the tail cap. It'll be like this when I'm holding it, and it takes a little bit of effort to get around those, but it's no big deal. Start this thing on low mode. So what it is, you push the activation switch to turn it on at your low, medium, high, turbo mode. Strobe warning coming. If you double tap it, goes to strobe. It's a really nice flashlight. There's a lot of things I like about it. Mainly just
and don't it return to the brightness you last had it on when you turn it off and turn it back on?
Oh yeah. So you leave it on medium and turn the flashlight off. For instance, there's medium. Turn it off. Turn it back on. High, low. However you want to do it. Jesse did have a chance to toy around with this past weekend. We didn't do much. We were too busy hanging out and doing beer reviews and stuff. I like it. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I really liked it. I like that it has good bright white color to it. It's not that warm, more yellow color. Mm-hmm. I don't prefer that. I like the white bright it is on. Kind of like its competitor, which we'll be showing in a second. It's got more of a yellow to it.
Yep.
Hardly ever pick that one up anymore because of the color it puts out. And I kind of like how it has that ring deal on there. That'd be nice, good hold.
Oh yeah, I mean you can hold it like this. You can hold it like this, or if you're using it as like an offhand. I've seen someone do it. Maybe it's like this, like that. I don't know. Someone was shooting a pistol and had it on their offhand. I'd have to look at it. I didn't show this yet. Let me get really close. That way it kind of really shows it. That green light stays on permanently. Gotta turn it different directions so the camera can see it.
Are you holding to the right camera?
Dude, I don't know. There's like 16 lenses, like I said. I do like how the magnetic charging is pretty much waterproof. You have to worry about water getting in there. It is not magnetized itself. You don't have to worry about metal shavings really getting stuck. Well, it's a little magnetized, but not a whole bunch.
That's what I go through a lot at work with certain lights.
Yeah.
If they're got the magnetized bottom, work with a lot of metal shavings, and that stuff gets stuck everywhere.
But I mean, if you look at this, there's no real crevices for anything to really get in. So, the looks, it's 4 and straight to the point. You get the name. You get the smooth tube here. It's a little knurling on the front. It's got nice little accents right there. I don't want something that has a bunch of high spots, because you get a bunch of high spots and that is less traction than you can get in your light. And I think because they did that, and the coating isn't as slick, it's going to be really hard to drop this light. And then adding that ring is just going to make it pretty much impossible unless you're really throwing your hands around or something. If you're like speaking with your hands, you know.
Yeah.
Come on.
Flailing around.
Yeah, a little bit. One thing I will show. This will be when we get to the competitor, what I'll be talking about. Look how thick the tube is. That is a thick tube. Really thick aluminum. It's going to be almost impossible to, like, you're going to have to hit this thing really, really, really hard with a hammer or something to even dent the tube. You're probably going to break the threads before you dent the tube. That's also more material to have to heat up and transfer to your hand. And 1600 plus lumens, it won't be that long to do it. I like how the bezel isn't ridiculously crazy. It's not pointy. It's just enough that if you put it down on the table, you'll see that you, in fact, have the flashlight on. Since I got the box in hand, I don't believe this is the retail packaging. I think this is just what they sent it in. Did come with some egg crate foam. Came with a holster. The holster has holes on each side. You could use the flashlight in the holster. You know, you can put it on your belt. Aim it like this if you want to aim the light out in front of you and shine light. It comes with a compartment on the side to put a spare 18650. Sorry if that deafened you. Like I said, you can use a standard 18650. Really cool little lanyard. You can cinch it up around your wrist, put it around your neck. Just put it on the tail cap, or if you're feeling a little ballsy, you can put it on the clip. Came with 3 extra O-rings. There are 2 spots where the O-rings are in the tail cap and right there. All right, let's get into this here. Hey, Brinyte's here. Hello from China. Hey, what's up, Prep for it? Yeah, I need to start paying more attention to this thing. I completely forgot people were asking questions.
You've been looking at the iPad?
Yeah.
I thought you have it there to see if there's questions.
That's why I got it sitting there, man. Came with a bracelet, simple little pamphlet. It does come with a 3-year warranty if you go to their website. Fill out all the info. Put this over here. So honestly, out of all the lights that I do own, I got Brinyte, Olight, Brinyte, and a couple of little cheapo lights. I don't even use those anymore. I actually did end up selling one of my Olights because this took its spot. It was a S2R2. So, is there anything else you want to talk about since you had a chance to play with it? Oh, also, out of every single light that I've ever used, this has the best hotspot to flood ratio ever. It's crazy. If you look at the actual review I did of this, the EDC limitations this thing has is almost unlimited because it's great flood. The color, I love the bright white. As an EDC light, that is the color to go for, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's like no markings on this. I've had it same pocket with a pocket knife, same pocket with phone, just right there on the ring, on the edges. No big issue, and the top of it's there from the rivet on my pants. Prep said that holster probably makes it legal here. Illegal, my fault.
What?
Makes it. He doesn't live in the States. He said the holster probably makes it illegal. Easy access to your high lumen EDC light. Quick draw. Was there any questions anybody had? I mean, I've just been completely ignoring. I EDC'd it a little over 2 weeks, every day. On the weekends at work. I work nights, so it's nice to have a really bright flashlight. I work retail in one of the most hated retail companies. You can probably get a general idea who it is. So we get all sorts of lovely people walking the parking lot at 3 a.m.
The best people come out at that time.
Oh yeah. Anybody have a question, or anybody have this light and want to comment about it?
Looks like you're concentrating.
I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anything here. When it comes down to negatives on this light, I only have one. Twice this clip popped off. I think I was in the middle of doing work, so I don't know if I hit the ring or if I hit the clip, but it just popped off and hit the floor. I just put it back on. No big deal.
Could have hung a little tighter.
Well, I don't know. Maybe if it was a little longer and wrapped farther around the light, that might fix it.
Get a better hold.
Yeah. But like I said, it only happened at work, not while doing anything else. So no big deal. I'm sure you can get a clip. I'm sure you can buy an aftermarket clip that'll fit it. I'm sure they'll even send you a clip if you lose it. They're really quick to react on their Facebook page. Let's see. Make sure the quality is actually looking good on this thing. Is that Rufus?
Huh?
Is that Rufus?
One of them. Rovis.
Oh man, yeah, the quality actually looks better if I put it on 720p. It was on like 144.
No rip.
Yeah, that's the only negative I have to say about the light is the clip. I popped it off twice. Everything else about it is 100% perfect. They do sell a wired weapon-mounted activation switch. They have multiple mounting options for rifles on your barrel, M-lock. M-lock maybe? No, maybe it's just Picatinny. Just check their site. I think they have at least 6 different options to mount their light. This would be perfect, in my opinion, for a weapon-mounted light. You're getting that great flood. Bright white is going to be more effective in tactical situations if you're having to actually blind somebody. If I was going to use it as a weapon-mounted light, I'd probably keep it mainly on like the 360 lumen spot, which would be this. I mean, if it's a pitch dark room and you're aiming at 15 feet across the room, that's going to be really good. But if you're aiming this at a white wall, that's going to really just blind you.
And not just that, sometimes if it's too bright, you can't really see what you're looking at because it kind of just glares it.
Yeah. We're going to get into talk about the flashlight that this is kind of comparable to in size and the lumen output. But I want to start off by saying I took this light and the M2R Warrior Pro, which is what we're going to be comparing it to. They both have a 360 lumen output mode. I put both of them brand new, fully charged, in 360 lumens. I started a timer at 40 minutes. This went into orange. This stayed green. And at 2 hours and 15 minutes, this went into the red. I didn't fully kill it, and this was still green, but that's because this runs a 21700 battery.
Yes, I think so. I think so.
Yeah, 21700, 5000 milliamp. There's a lot of good things about the O light, but as an EDC light, nope. I leave this one at home. Yeah, Jesse has the same light. There's just too many different quirks about this light that I don't like. We can get into that. It doesn't have the dual springs. It's really stiff spring, plastic lens. The side button's not metal. It's rubber. It will. Rubber will wear off. It's like a black coating on the clear rubber. The tail cap will attract a lot of shavings. If you're doing any sort of metal work, do not take this with you. You will destroy your cap.
I have that trouble.
Yep. The body thickness, I was mentioning that earlier. You know, these are the same size, but this has a lot fatter battery. That is because this flashlight is super thin. The walls are really thin. I'd be afraid to even drop it. The coating's a lot more slick on the O-Light. And the bezels, you want to show your bezel real quick? This is a bezel I bought from O-Light on their eBay store. It was like $10. Yeah, if you look at Jesse's and look at mine, yeah. Are you going to really want to pay, $5, $10 more for a bezel that's not going to tear your pants up when the Brinyte already has that? The pocket clip for this is dumb. For their other O-Lights, such as this one, it's great. This is meant to go on a hat, but you use this clip long enough, you're going to get that thing hung up and bent. It is reversible, however. It depends on how you want to run that. That's cool. It'd be nice if this was that way, but then I see that would be also kind of dumb if you're going to run the tack ring. You don't want to put the tack ring in your pocket. This can also be a weapon mounted light. They have an option, but the bad thing is the option for this to be a weapon mounted light is held on with a magnet. It's not secure. With the Brinyte, it screws on like a tail cap. So really, there are very, very many positives for this. This is more of a spotlight, and as a weapon mounted light for in the house, nope. And the color.
Yellow.
That color is awful. It's great if you're wanting to do a bunch of outdoor stuff. It's maybe 1500 or so degrees on the temperature scale lower than the PT28. But really, out of all my O-Lights, this would be the next one I would sell. And it's supposed to be a direct comparison to this one. Look at the height. How big around it is. You're getting a lot more battery life out of this one at sacrifice.
And the funny thing is, you mentioned be your next one you sell. I've already sold mine.
You sold it to his dad. I mean, the plastic lens is okay. No one's melted them that I've seen, but for the simple fact that it's plastic and a plastic reflector, I'm pretty sure is what it has. I don't know. I want something that's not plastic. Glass and aluminum and steel. Give it to me. That's what I want. Alright, what do we got here? Is it very heavy? We can get into that. 175 grams with the ring. 156 grams without it. And this is 176 grams, so 1 gram more for the O-Light. Volunteer here in the Philippines, firefighter, he used the PT28. That's great. Yeah, I mean, really, I don't know how well this would cut through smoke compared to a warm color.
Yeah. The brighter light would probably reflect off the smoke more.
Yeah, I think the
warmer
warmer light.
when you're driving in rain or snow, your headlights are reflected bad, so you have fog lights that are a little bit more of a warmer color and lower.
Hope they have a long running time than the PT18 in high mode. I haven't honestly ran. Well, no, we did run this when we were messing with your four-wheelers. It did slowly dim down after we were messing with like 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's for a little bit.
What kind of people do I suggest to have the PT28? Ethan said your beard's epic. Uh, will it be good for a lady to have one, or is it too heavy? It depends on, because I mean, my wife, the number one thing she complains about is pockets, and even this little sucker is too big for the pockets. It depends on how she plans on carrying it. With the tack ring in a purse, it might be cumbersome. Without the tack ring in a purse, great. If you have the good thing about the wire, or I don't say wireless charging, the magnetic charging, is you can set this up in your car in your glove box and have it like constantly charging through like a USB in your car. Uh, I don't I don't think this would be great for purse carry.
No, I wouldn't think so.
But if she has deep pockets, and not metaphorically speaking, as in money wise, as in legitimate deep pockets, because I know how women's pants are. Like literally, I tried putting my fingers in her pockets. I got to the second knuckle, and I got little stubby fingers. It was terrible.
Women's pockets are so little.
Yeah. So probably not for her. But what you could do. Who's asking? I don't know if you're a man or woman. I should have looked that up first. Lexi. Oh, Lexi one asking. What you could do is have it buy this, and then you get the little copper keychain light. Put that in your pocket. Put this in the house, in the car. Depends on what you want. It's hard to find a good little light that's going to fit in a woman's pockets. I could name one, but it'd be a competitor, but Brinyte doesn't make one that small that I know of. I'll go ahead and say it now. Look into the Olight S1R2. The little stubby 1000 lumen. It's this big. I got one. Jesse has one. It's great.
Yep. Small and got plenty of power.
Yep. But it's not 1600 lumens with this great of a EDC flood. Oh man,
I think it's what, 1,000 lumens?
It's 1,000, yeah. They're about. It depends on if you get a flash sale or not. Between $40 to $60. Anybody else? Ethan, I know you got a question. You got nothing else going on. Yeah, but back to the whole using this as a firefighter. I don't think this would be a good color temp. I think this would be a good color temp.
I don't know though. Yeah.
Brinyte.
That also, firefighters going in, they have certain ratings of flashlights that have to be because of heat temps and stuff.
Well, this is in the Philippines, I believe. Yeah, Philippines. But
still, you'd like to have certain lights that can take heat.
Yeah.
Because the light itself creates heat. If you're going to be in heat, it might damage the light and not work as well.
I'm trying to get this thing up here so I can see what's going on. If I was ghost hunting, well, the thing about it is, you can't punch ghosts. And that's what this is for, brother. This is for hitting things. Say your front door makes you mad, or someone's jaws popping off a little too strong. I'd take this before I'd take the Olight, because for the price you pay for one of these batteries, you could buy 3 18650s.
Take it where?
Ghost hunting.
Oh.
I mean, really, you're not going to want to blare 1600 lumens, but I do like the flood. I think the flood is what would make this great at that 360 lumen. What's 210 minutes? That's over 120, maybe 3 hours, a little over 3 hours. Yeah, a little over 3 hours. And then 360 lumens, a little over 3 hours would be fine for me. Hey,
especially since how the batteries are cheap and you can have a spare.
Oh yeah, I mean you can get 18650s, even name brand like Panasonic's and Sanyos on eBay or Amazon for $8. Yeah, like $8 a piece. When I think the replacement battery from Olight is 30 or $40. Like, they're dumb. They're almost to the point that you're better off just waiting for a flash sale to buy a new one.
Yeah, get a whole new light.
Brinyte, if you're still here, let me know. I'm not sure if it'd be Lexi or Kitty. It's a great back scratcher.
Use that ring.
Prep for it. Where do you live again? I forgot. I'm sure you could order it and just not have the tack ring. I mean, if anything, you could take the tack ring off and palm it and still use it in a defensive use in your house or whatever. Oh, he's in Canada. Oh, man, yeah, you can get it. Come on. In Canada, if they can make it to where you can get suppressors without having to get a tax stamp, you can get this flashlight.
You would hope so.
Speaking of the PT18, I thought that was the cat. The PT18, they're sending me one as well to review. It's in the mail. Coming with a pressure switch, which will also work on this light as well. They're both gonna be tan. I love this color. The way I see it, why go boring when you can go unique? It's gonna have a Picatinny mount, and I think they're sending me one of those M118 or M18 copper lights as well. And I'll do a rundown video with it. When I go live, I can show it. I can't show it on a gun because YouTube changed their stuff. You can't show guns in live stream, but I do have a handguard I can stick it on to show it. I need to move this thing. I keep smacking it. So how's the audio? I didn't even test the audio before we went live. I just took a video and I'm like, the video sounds good. I didn't ever try it live. I mean, I can see what it sounds like by turning this up. Oh yeah, it sounds good. It sounds good.
Who's asking that?
Oh, I was asking. But I can still...
Oh, you.
Yeah, I could turn up the volume on my tablet and it sounds good.
That's the thing for me here. I see you reading questions and you start answering them. I have no clue.
Well, the next time we get together, we'll do the video. We'll do live stream with the PT18, and we can go out and actually show what it looks like out in the field.
Yep, out in the pasture.
Yep.
Shine some cows.
Yeah. So we got 6 people watching. I'm one of them. So we got 5 people watching. I think what we should do on the next one, I'll do a giveaway.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'll give away something. It might not be a Brinyte item, but we'll figure it out.
Might be one of the things you have on the way.
Maybe, I don't know. I got a bunch of i3Ts.
That's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
You got a handful of them.
And I was going to give them away as Christmas gifts, but you know what? I'll just say, you know what? COVID. I didn't go out and get you a gift because I got the COVID to worry about. Yeah, when I get the PT18, I'll mount it to a rifle and pop off some shots with it at like maybe 8 o'clock at night, 7 o'clock at night. No, it'll start getting dark soon. Maybe 6 or 7 o'clock at night.
5:30 starts getting dark.
Yeah.
6 o'clock, pretty much just about blacked out.
Yeah, I'll strap it to an AR pistol because that's what I intended on doing, was putting a weapon light pretty soon on the AR pistol. You'll get the most amount of recoil out of it, and you can get a general idea of how well it's going to hold up. But I think this as a weapon-mounted light is perfect. It's got
Good flood.
great flood, and the 360 lumens is good.
Plenty enough lights to see what you're pointing at.
Yeah. So, 5 people watching, and I think we ran over pretty much what there is to go over. If you're wanting the light that has the least amount of restrictions, definitely the Brinyte. I didn't mention the M2R Warrior Pro. You can find them off of a flash sale for maybe $10 or $15 cheaper and get free shipping. But with this, you get the M18, and it's like a $20-something value in itself. I'll pay the $122 and free shipping and get the solid copper 110 lumen flashlight.
That, and also worrying about having replacement batteries or backup batteries.
Oh yeah,
you'll save a lot of money in that.
And you'll have a 3-year warranty. So I mean, nothing. There's nothing to worry about with getting this light. You're gonna have, good support for 3 years. I'm sure they'll even help you if you need something small like a pocket clip. Oh yeah, flood's great for a trail. But when it comes to colors, I think the warmer light is great for outside stuff. But I don't care. I'll still use this.
I like the bright white just for about everything.
Oh yeah.
I'm not big on the yellowish color, the warm colors.
I'll shine it on my face, and you can get a general idea. Since the flag kind of throws it off, I'll just close my eyes. There's 1600 lumens, and here's 1800. I can definitely feel a difference with this, but that's because it's a lot tighter beam, and I don't know.
That also, you had your eyes closed. I could tell the color difference big time.
Yeah, I'll see it. I'll see it later in the video, but
yeah.
If you're gonna hold a gun, to metaphorically speaking, to my head and say, "We'll give you one of these for free. Which one do you want?"
Brinyte.
Oh yeah, hands down. Even if it didn't have the tack ring, I just like the aesthetics of it, functionality. It's not slick. This is really slick. It might look cool. The knurling might look great.
The Brinyte's more versatile.
Yeah, it's just, in my opinion, a lot better. All right, so there's 8 people watching now. Sorry if you missed it. We can get back into this, I guess, real quick. If you're just now showing back up, it's the PT28 from Brinyte, $120 free shipping with the M18, M18, 110 lumen solid copper flashlight, 1600 lumen, 245 meter throw, 3100 milliamp, 18650 battery with Type 3 hard coating. That's on an A1 6061 T6 aluminum body here. Aluminum reflector, glass lens. It is coated lens. 10 lumen, 60 lumen, 360, and a 1600. There's a lot of great things about it. If you're wanting to know the full specs about the lens, the side button, how it works, the tail cap, the body thickness, what I think about it all, what Jesse thinks about it, compared to the M2R Pro Warrior from Olight. They're a comparable flashlight, comparable size, lumen output, battery not nearly, no. The functionality of this, you got the rear switch and you got the side switch. These both work completely different. Both could be weapon-mounted lights. This, in my opinion, would be a lot better. Hello from the Philippines. Hey, Adrian. Anybody watching this have a PT18 or any of the other Brinyte flashlights? I know a lot of people on the Brinyte Facebook page that did follow this and said that they were going to come visit the stream. I'm not sure exactly where they were from, but I know a lot of people said that they were going to come show up. We've been doing the stream for about 40 minutes.
What are you doing? What are you doing? That's not fair. I can't see what you're doing.
Your beard. All right, so that was just a quick live stream. When I get all the other stuff from Brinyte in, I'm not sure I'll EDC the PT18. It's got a huge bezel on it. I'll have to put it on their little holster probably. But as a thrower and a long distance weapon light, I think it would be pretty good. Well, not long distance, but medium range. You know, within 100 yards, I think it'd be really good. They do sell many other different hunting lights on their website. I'll put a link in the I'll put it in the comments and I'll pin it. And that way you can easily access it. They sell a bunch of hunting lights. Lights, you can change out the LED color, or if you don't want to do that, if you want to do a little toggle switch, you can change the color of the LED in the lights. Yeah, the T28 Artemis. It's but he doesn't have the T28. Oh yeah, you can definitely. Once this live stream's over with, Adrian, just check it out. There's so many great things about this light you really like. Yeah, I understood what you meant, bud. All right, take care, Prep Fort. Thanks for showing up, bud. You're my number one fan. I'll say that. You're always in the videos. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it now. Thanks for the 4 thumbs up and coming to the live stream. Thanks for Jesse for being here. He has to actually get up in the morning and go to work. So.
Yep.
Fun. All right, guys. I'm gonna hop off here. We'll be seeing you. Any closing comments, Jesse?
Nope, I'm here.
Peace.